Sangasi babuteni batondeni ni barembruse wanaha nanga batanganya uralo ifia chiamba anga mapungo atataba na naini ngalitaba latela Afrika chipembe musuchuru tani ni imande pago nirina musiro tangana wamayara bote richi wana kutana tutanga sango arama pasoni fara African National Congress ndio shumana chichaba irimani nitakuwe kendela revolution wa watu matamera njinda la ponda na natamara na baburayi rufula ponya maspigala la pambili spoga pela pambili skolisa la liswe skolisa mzanzi Afrika masia pambili Gerita balichachile lugule maguleta lima volimo lichachi mataka sirato lichachu sinyata President Ramaphosa buroko li ANC kabupara maspigale la pambili skuli seleliswe skuli samzanti Afrika nani kayenda mapanda bokwe na toto atoretiwana za chendezi pada na ANC panda amanta Amanda! Pambili na ANC pambili! Pambili na mungameli wetu pambili! Sende!
Because you all qualify to be mayors, all of you. All of you, you are good enough. I can say that with confidence as part of the panel that interviewed many of you. But unfortunately, we'll have to get one per city. Okay? Kodwa, kunto pa ku sitting nganye kuthiwa yi-troika is as important as a mayor because it means the council must be operational. Let's give the president time to address and talk to you, explain in details why we're here today. Why did we choose to do things the way we do them? President.
Comrades, I greet you in the name of the African National Congress and on behalf of the National Executive Committee. The late start, it was marginally also due to me. I always get told when to come to meetings, so I was waiting since 5 o'clock in the morning. Then they told me to come. They said, we are ready. So I got into the car. I don't live very far from here. So as we were approaching, I received a video of what was happening here. The national chairperson was videoed saying a few things, which I will not get into. Then I realized that everybody is so formal, wearing a tie and a suit. And I was wearing a t-shirt. I immediately had the consciousnness to want to be like everyone else. Ndifane nabanye abantwana. Ngafani nalo comrade onxiba t-shirt. So I turned back to go and dress up so that I can be like you. You all look so wonderful, really outstandingly wonderful. On the 4th of November, the people of our country, comrades, will go to the polls to decide who should run their villages, their towns, their cities, their metros, and all our municipalities. And in doing so, they will decide who to entrust with the responsibility of making local government work, how they can make it work better for themselves, for their families, and for the communities that our people live in. It took years of struggle to achieve this fundamental right for all our people. It took years of resistance to black local authorities, some of you may recall, which were fundamentally about control and exclusion. This was a struggle waged by the people of our country themselves through civic organizations, through street committees, youth formations, women's organizations, residents associations, workers associations or organizations. It developed from a political rejection into mass campaign that made numerous township councils practically ungovernable. It was because of these struggles that President Nelson Mandela could confidently declare at the launch of the ANC's first local government manifesto in 1995 that through democratic local councils, we can build a better life for our families and our communities where they live. Since that first democratic local government election, the people of South Africa have trusted the ANC to work together with them to build better communities. As we approach the local government elections on the 4th of November, for over 10,000 councillors in more than 250, in fact 257 metros, as well as local and district municipalities, we are mindful of the road that we have traveled and the journey that still lies ahead. Over the course of the 3 decades of democracy, the ANC has worked together with communities towards the achievement of a better life that Comrade Nelson Mandela spoke about. By working together, millions of families now have houses. Millions of our people now have electricity. They have water, they have sanitation, and other basic services. Over these 3 decades, clinics have been built closer to where our people live. We still need to build more. Community centers and sport facilities have been opened. These changes can be seen across the landscape of our country, whether people like it or not. From the biggest city to the most remote municipality. Now, these changes are a reminder of what we can achieve when we work together. But with all these signs of change, our people are still confronted each day by the reality of what we still need to do. Many of our people are confronted by taps that run dry, by refuse that is not collected, by potholes that are not fixed, by grass that is not cut. Some of our municipalities are unable to pay their bills or maintain their infrastructure. There are others that suffer from leadership instability, poor management, corruption, and wastage. Now, these are realities that, as the African National Congress, we refuse to shy away from. These are realities, comrades, that we are determined to acknowledge, to confront, and to correct. As much as we can be proud of our achievements, we are a movement that owns up to our shortcomings. We have heard people's concerns about the state of our municipalities. We have heard their complaints about those mayors and councillors that are unable or unwilling to respond to their needs. In local government, leadership matters. Local government is where the state is most directly experienced. In other words, what the state or the government does is most directly experienced by our people. Citizens may encounter national government through laws and policies, but they experience government through its actions every day, through the water in their taps, the refuse collected from their streets, the condition of the roads where they live, the reliability of electricity, and the safety of their communities. That is what guides our people's understanding of what government is all about. Capable, ethical, and accountable leadership, therefore, does matter even more. Leadership determines priorities of what needs to be done to advance the interests of our people. Leadership turns plans into action. Leadership creates a culture of accountability, and leadership builds capable administrations. And leadership protects public resources from plunder, and leadership enhances our people's confidence in government. In local government, leadership matters because the quality of leadership determines whether there is service delivery, whether there is infrastructure development, whether officials of council and the councillors become servants of the people, and whether the residents experience that government is advancing their interests. That is why we stand here today to present the nominated comrades who are the finalists for the mayor's position for the respective municipalities. We have convened this gathering so that we may present the men and the women who have undergone a rigorous process of nomination, interview, and consideration. The ANC, our movement, has instituted one of the most rigorous mayor candidate selection processes undertaken by any political party in South Africa. Candidates have been nominated, they've been interviewed, they've been assessed and considered against the responsibilities they will be expected to discharge. And that's who you are collectively here. Candidates were subjected to scrutiny beyond their popularity, within party structures. Leadership ability, integrity, experience, and understanding of local government has had to be assessed systematically during the interview process. The process itself has given our organization an opportunity to identify candidates who are capable of leading administrations of municipalities, managing the finances of those municipalities, and responding directly to the needs of our communities. And this process has, in the end, been a process that has moved us away from saying people are entitled, and we have focused on the capability. Across the country, community members, as we embarked on this process, embarked in their thousands to tell us who they believe should be their councillors in their wards. And it is from those councillors that we are going to be able to select those who should lead as mayors. Now, for the first time, we opened up to the public the process of nominating for mayoral candidates as well. More than 1,500 of our citizens were put forward, and others put themselves forward, and others, yes, others put themselves forward, and others were nominated by various structures. I can hear your murmuring about people who put themselves forward. Now, you may recall, I did say, after our ambassador was recalled from the United States or was told to leave, I did say that we are going to embark on a process of identifying one amongst our citizens in South Africa to be our ambassador in the United States. I received a number of nominations, and some of the nominations came from very small municipalities. Somebody from a very small municipality said, "Mr. President, I believe that I can be South Africa's ambassador in the United States of America." So we are used to this thing of people nominating themselves. We've always believed in the African National Congress that you've got to be nominated. You've got to be identified by others. Now we are in an era, comrades, where people present themselves and say, "I believe that I can do it." So we also went through that as well. Today, comrades, we will introduce the nominated comrades who are the finalists for the mayor's position, who after this rigorous process meet the standard, possess the qualities, and demonstrate the capabilities that our people expect of their local leaders. It is from these nominated comrades who are the finalists for the mayor's position that our mayoral candidates will be drawn. The interviews that we have conducted over recent months have tested candidates' understanding of the specific challenges of municipalities that they made themselves available to lead. They have had to demonstrate their grasp of service delivery and economic development in municipalities, their understanding of municipal finances and administration. They have had to explain how they would build safer communities and cleaner neighborhoods, how they would attract investment, how they would support business people, small and medium enterprises, women-led businesses, youth-led businesses, how they would improve service delivery on matters such as water, sanitation, electricity, and refuse removal, and how they would enhance the financial recovery on infrastructure maintenance. So these candidates who have been nominated will be presented here. And we have held fast to the principle of gender equity. We have worked to ensure that all South Africa's people are also represented, the demographics, that is, that we draw on the views of our alliance partners and various sectors, and that there is a spread in the age profiles. Now, this is the process we've gone through. We set up panels of various of our comrades who had shown capability of being able to identify and to interview people who could get into these positions. And I'd like to thank all those comrades and all those people, and some of whom were not even really in our structures, who were in our various other structures, but even outside our structures. I'd like to thank them for the work that they got involved in. Some of the interviews went on until 2 a.m. in the morning, when people were being thoroughly interviewed. This is the most thorough process that has been undertaken by any other party. Now, on behalf of the NEC, I do thank all those people who were in the panels, but I also, more importantly, thank the candidates for stepping forward to undertake this daunting task. And to the men and women that we introduced today, to this candidacy of being mayors, they should know that this is not a reward. We have taken great care in selecting those who are nominated. We have not simply asked who is most popular or who has served the longest. We've asked who has the integrity, the competence, the experience, the commitment required to restore municipalities and to serve our communities. But in the end, comrades, the selection is not an end in itself. Every mayoral candidate must understand that public office is not an entitlement, but it is a responsibility. It is a responsibility. And someone once said, uneasy lies the head on which the crown of responsibility rests. It is a responsibility. The people of our communities expect a mayor that is there not only when the taps are opened, but also if the taps run dry. Because quite often, we appear when we open the taps, when we launch a project, but when a project goes wrong, we are not there. Our people expect budgets that are spent on time, audits that come back clean, and tenders that are awarded on merit, not because people are connected to other people in the municipality. They expect to see their representatives in their streets between elections and not only during elections. The ANC has the same expectations of all of you that our people have on you. We expect you to lead with humility and to serve the interests of our people. We expect that in your conduct, you will uphold the highest standards of honesty and integrity as well. And we expect you will work with ward committees and community structures. And comrades, we expect to treat every rand of public money as money that belongs to the people and not to yourselves or to your family. That is what capable, ethical, accountable leadership means in practice. Tomorrow, we will launch our 2026 local government manifesto, and I will be in a t-shirt then, not in a suit. It is the result of extensive consultation with our alliance partners, the broader democratic movement, various sectors of society, and communities. The manifesto will set out in detail the program of delivery that our elected councillors and indeed our mayors will be expected to implement. For more than 3 decades, the ANC has been trusted in local government because we remain committed to building a better life for all. We will not fail the people who have trusted us with their votes. We will not fail the communities still waiting for clean water, reliable power, and safe streets. We will not fail the legacy of those who fought for the right to vote, the right to build a better future for themselves, their families, and their communities. We are calling on all South Africans to hand these comrades and candidates the responsibility of leadership and service. Now, those elected will be given clear mandates, measured against concrete targets, and held accountable for results. We've built a system in our organization of, as we move forward, of properly evaluating each of our government structures, from our municipalities, provinces, and at national level. It is a system that we have built over time where we will be able, almost on a radar screen, to be able to see exactly what is happening in each municipalities. Now, those who will finally be identified as our mayors, as members of the Troika, as the national chairperson was saying, will be on that radar screen. Their actions, their activities, and their programs will be on that radar screen, and we will know exactly what is happening in each municipality and be able to measure them against those measurements and indicators that we will have set. The same organization that has selected, that will select those comrades, will be prepared to intervene where they fail to perform. And that is now the process and system that we are going to inaugurate. As we watch everything on our radar screen through our evaluation process, we will be able to make interventions. We are calling on all of us, therefore, to support these comrades who are going to be finally nominated. But today, we give and announce the nominees, those who are going to, who have been nominated by our structures, by the public and all that, to be mayor candidates, and who've also gone through the rigorous interviewing process. And they are now our finalists on a final list, and thereafter the process, as we move forward, of finally identifying who those candidates who will occupy those key positions will be. So we call on all South Africans to vote for the ANC on the 4th of November and trust the ANC through the various processes that we have been through over the 30 years, improving ourselves, getting better, and moving forward to implement various programs to advance the lives of our people. So the ANC is about, as we will say tomorrow, when we launch our manifesto, about continuing the process and working together with our people to improve their lives. That will be at the center of the theme of our manifesto, how we continue that working together. So comrades, the SG will, I'm not chairing this moment, and all of us, the national chair is in charge here. But anywhere else, the officials and the president are in charge. Thank you very much.
at least the president agrees that he reports to me in the meeting. That is very good of the president. Very few people will accept that. Comrade Mbalula, the Secretary General of the ANC, is going to call on all nominees, municipality by municipality. Let me tell you why is this important. All nominees are going to campaign for the ANC. The campaign of the ANC is going to be led not by one individual, by a group of you. You lead in municipalities. When the ANC is insulted, you are going to be insulted, and you must remember those are sins of incumbency. And take it in your strides and campaign together. We're not expecting people to withdraw when ultimately the mayor is announced, because we have a municipality to make work. We don't need a mayor to work when the municipality is not working. I normally make the point that sometimes we elect councillors and have no councils. We are expecting this army here to ensure that we have councils. Those are institutions that provide service to the people. Before I call on the SG, let me acknowledge that the ambassador of Palestine is here. The spokesperson of the Politburo of the ZANU-PF, Comrade Christopher Mutsengwa, is here. The Central Committee member of ZANU-PF, Monica Mutsengwa, is here. Representatives of the following embassies are here: Angola, Russia, Vietnam, and Cuba. Now, that is international solidarity in practice and in action. Max, ufuna sokuculela ebuqala? Awufuna ukuculela? Max is going to call mayoral nominees, all of them, to be seen.
Thank you very much, National Chair, Program Director, our National Chair, the President of the African National Congress, Comrade Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, and the officials of the ANC, the First Deputy Secretary General, and the Treasurer General. Let me apologize for the Deputy President, and we wish him a very speedy recovery, as he has been booked off for quite some time and is recovering well at home, and we wish him a very speedy recovery. Pambili spokes Pambili. Pagama Mashatile Pagama. Thank you very much. And then I wish to apologize also for our second Deputy Secretary General, Comrade Marupeni Ramkhupa. She's having a bereavement at home today. Her grandmother passed away. And condolences to the family of our second Deputy Secretary General. Our members of the National Executive Committee who are here today with us, the leadership of our leagues, the Veterans League, the Women's League, and the ANC Youth League. Our allies present here today, COSATU, and the South African national civic organization. Comrades, above all, the comrades whose names the country will hear this morning. The nominees shortlisted, the interviewed, and the vetted. Sanbona, Molweni, Dumelang, Amandla. Comrades, our president have spoken. Tomorrow, my hlome. Comrades, on the eve of our manifesto tomorrow, in deep slot, the movement does something it has never done at this scale. It opens the book, it shows the country in full how it chose the women and men it will ask communities to entrust with their municipalities. But it is the ANC that leads, and it is Matamela who leads. We all follow and ask our people to give us another chance. It's not a given, and we're going to campaign and campaign hard. Comrades, this is not the beginning with a name. It began with a promise. In September last year, nearly 5,000 of our councillors and mayors stood together at the FNB Stadium for the councillors' roll call and signed in effect a people's contract to fix the potholes, collect the refuse, stop the leaks, and keep the lights on. Out of the roll call, the NEC took a decision: never again will leadership be deployed to a municipality by accident or by faction. And so was born the centralized selection of the municipal troika. The mayor or the executive mayor, the speaker and the chief whip, chosen together as one governing team. We opened the door wide. The concept note created 6 nominating streams. For the first time in the history of our movement, the public themselves could nominate a candidate. Alongside our branches and provincial and regional structures, our alliance partners, our leagues, a self-nomination channel, and the sectoral motive forces of our society. From a long list of 532 names, a short list was drawn against the movement's own bar through the eye of the needle. The branches and the communities were not spectators. Through branch and community participation in candidate selection, the people themselves helped to weigh who is fit to serve them. That is the ANC at its truest, built by the people, not above them. Every comrade answered for themselves. Each shortlisted candidate sat before a panel. The national officials panel and the assisting NEC panels, and was examined on their grasp of water and sanitation, of budgets and billing, of the law, of daily pain of the people, and then for probity. Every one of them was independently vetted. We looked carefully so that the country will never have to wonder. The contingent we present, comrade, today, we reveal not a short list of final names, but the whole contingent. Those shortlisted, those interviewed, and those vetted, consider who they are. They were interviewed. 226 comrades offered across some 50 strategic municipalities and all 9 provinces. 123 of them, 54%, are women. They range in age from 19 to 75. And the middle of the field is 53. The meeting of youth and experience the movement has always sought. And they are technically and educationally qualified. Dozens hold master's degrees, honors, undergraduate degrees, and several have doctorates among them. This is a contingent of technicians, public administration experts, teachers, administrators, lawyers, nurses, unionists, and community builders. What each of them commit to, the 7 minimums. Whoever is entrusted will sign the same delivery compact with the people. 7 minimum commitments: reliable water and working sanitation, keeping the lights on, honest billing and a funded budget, a clean audit and an end to wasteful spending, refuse collected, potholes filled, and the public realm restored, affordable public transport and local jobs, and safety and responsiveness, a municipality that answers when its people call. Comrades, now the reveal. The full role of these comrades is recorded in the 2-volume report of this process. We'll give the media that report. It is nicely typed and very closely, but you must read it carefully. It also characterizes the state of each municipality and the profile of the municipalities that these comrades come from. Grouped by province and by municipality, let us now reveal them to South Africa, province by province, so that the country can see the face of the ANC. We are led in this campaign by the president of the ANC, and as you have seen his lovely face, a very, very, very great leader, very handsome, and so on. Click it, click it, click it. What? Yes, you want president mandi yeke. Itini president. Oh, kuthiwa clock it, clock it. It click and clock in day one. Okay, clock it, comrades. Thank you very much. Comrades, these are the comrades. The process was hard and it was honest. And I now reveal these comrades, and I'm going to call you comrades. As I call you, you come to the fore. Is it correct? DSG. DSG. As I call you, you come forward.
Who's standing already?
So, comrades, you are going to come from my left. Pay attention. You come here, I'm going to call you, and when you arrive, all of you here, I'm going to start with Eastern Cape. So as you come here, don't rush. Stand here and you take a picture. And then you'll shake the hand of the officials and the president, and then you stand here in front. All right? I've never been a candidate, but a candidate is somebody who must observe orders. So that you listen properly. So I'm starting with Buffalo City. I'm starting with Buffalo City Metropolitan Municipality. 1, Zengwa Simpiwe. 2, Faku Princess. 3, Kumbata Neto. 4, Mafu Notawe. So from these comrades, one of them will be our mayor. Siyazwana, my comrade. Thank you very much. Simpiwe, the last time ndandinawe emafikeng conference sisherishe room imkile iminyaka namhlanje unentshebe and everything ume apha ngoku. Comrades, siniqhwabela izandla. These are our mayoral candidates, and then they will Buffalo City. So what should, and then they will stand with the president. Anikaka busy mayor. Nisayo bufunu bu mayor. Ebantwini. Yes, we are going to ask the people to vote for us. Thank you very much, comrades. Thank you, Ngos. Nelson Mandela, Metropolitan Municipality. Nelson Mandela, Metropolitan Municipality. Lubishe Babalo. Lungisa Andile. Comrades, can there be order, please? When I call comrades here, don't shout. We are not in a match. The match is coming at 3. And the Springboks are playing at 5. This is a very important process. So we are revealing this, comrades, so don't clap hands and, just be quiet. Siyazwana. Siyanicela ukhona ucomrade ophakame yedwa ba and so on. Ayikho dignified xa injalo. And yeah, you can applaud. I will call you to applaud because xa uploadela omnye unga-uploadela omnye ayikho right. Uyayibona mos ne? Yeah, clock it. Ndiyibambile ngoku. Yeah, clock. Okay. Namantombi, nontombi. Vela Xolani. Ungasondela mongameli. No. Ace imapho mfundini. Ndiyakubona ufuna uza kum. Ndikunqanda kulonto. Imapho mbanjo. Basibaqhwabela izandla, comrades. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, comrades. Enoch Mkijima, local municipality. Manqaphela Zimkitha. Ekomani. Manqaphela Zimkitha akekho. Mnyani Asanda Eugenia. Papiana Madoda. Abekho bonke. I think bas disqualify. Huh? Yeah, they are at the list conference. Babalapa bona. Wena ufuna nduna number 1 list conference group. Okay, they are at the list conference, comrades, I suppose. Bayokata into zabo pa. Kin Sabata Ndalingyebo, local municipality, Majipi, Zoliswa. Mandela Nkosi Mandlesizwe. Ndledle nomthandazo Eshla Thandi. That is KSD Kinsabata Dalindyebo local municipality. Bekelani le makabani eke engosi. Nisithwe ile president comrade Mandla bekela le madivu engosi mama bekela le ya nikwazi uvela kakuhle I picture important le ningayi undermine masibaqhwabele izandla comrades engosi siyabulela thank you very much. Makana local municipality Gaga Nomhle Oyi Zanekaya Andile Vara Yandiswa Yako Linda Nomawonga. And sizawunicela ningahambi as everybody leaves. All you comrades who are candidates, don't go, you stay. We have an address to make to you, away from the cameras. NEC members and provinces can stay in that briefing. Siyazwana. So, in case you are ill-disciplined, you disappear. I'm just informing you that once we are done, you must stay. Let's give them a good round of applause. Thank you very much, comrades. Enkosi. Ndlambe, local municipality. Kyakala, Sipokazi Thandiswa. Makhashi. Lennox Andile, Mateti Monica, Ngamiso Kululwa, Ngamiso Kululwa, Thank you very much, comrades. Ngosi. Port St. John's local municipality, Mazuza Cebisa Sana. Ngoyini Mamba. Ngamlana. Ntombi Fikile. Stoto. Simthembile Eric. Mlombile Cingo Nomvuzo. Thereafter, Free State must be ready. Give them a round of applause. Thank you very much, comrades. Nkosi. Siyabulele. Thank you. Now we come to Free State Mangaung Metropolitan Municipality. Manyoni Tabo. Mataye Bongani Lawrence. Musala Liu Theodora. Ntatisi Greg. Oditi Titi Lulama. Sikupi Malebu. Sokaga Vusumzi Simon. Tladi Mutsewa Martha. Comrades, indoni na humzela. Yeah, but right. Yes, they are okay. Bakona bazaya by 20. Comrade, that is a metropolitan Mangaung. Yeah, no, as national chair wathethe into up ngomama ningas provoke umuntu xa kenza ijoke apha nivela kaloku you must be careful, this is August. Ningagezelo mama nge-August sizawuba sengxakini apha, ningandifaki kuloo nto. Thank you very much, comrades. Give them a good round of applause. Enkosi. Enkosi, thank you very much. Thank you. Malutia Pofung Malutia Pofung local municipality. Malutia Pofung Milatu Malikula Mufutsanyana Mbulinto Mbigaise Mavis Msibi Koni Nuwe Edwin Pito Tebe Tumelo Raymond. Machabeng must be ready. Maluti Apofu. Give them a round of applause. Comrades, can you stand where they can see you? Just avoid this part. Yeah, isondelanile, yes. Ndiyayazi lento aniqhela ngapha at the mayor's level. Zinto zethu ezi. Thank you very much, comrades. Enkosi, Rialebu. Thank you. Machabeng local municipality. The record Keledi Rosemary, Kalipa Tandukolo, Manasseh Sipo David, Marotodi Daniel Temba, Mtebele Nyameko Eric Khatebe, Mpulaile Lydia, Van Royen Victoria. Thank you very much. Uskatata. Ikaba ke monyetla wa ho qetela wema ntata. Uska ungakhawulezi uphume ezintweni. Ima comrade, ima uzinze. Thank you very much, comrades. Yabulela. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Comrades, that was Machabeng. We now come to Gauteng. Ekurhuleni Metropolitan. Khagaza Doctor. Mekhwentombi. Dlabati Jongizizwe. Nkunjani Pelisa. Big round of applause. Anismile mahlekazi. Utsho ukuthi niqumbe ngolo hlobo. Nenzeni zona. Thank you very much, comrades. Yeah. Yeah. Niyaqelela unigezela pha ekuruleni kwi WhatsApp groups xa niqumbile nithi sisifikile. Uthini sisifikile Luthuli House? Comrades, City of Tshwane, Metropolitan Mayepa Khoshi, Dr. Mayepa Khoshi. Majake Chani, Dr. Majake Chani. Maluleka Aaron, Mukhale Tlanki, Murupa Patience, Manu Pumeza. Give them a good round of applause. Thank you very much, comrades. Nitati Klashu Smile. City of Johannesburg. Chikani Frank. Masuku Loiso. Morero Dada. So why ni homa nge Joburg? By few abafani nabasemangaung. No ngoba niya homa, so I must interpret this homa. Joburg, we are celebrating the payment of 5 billion rand to Eskom. Ebunzimeni bomgalelano kula coalition. Ebunzimeni balamgalelano sikwazile ukuqhuba siyaqhuba. Riverside sipangomso. Thank you very much, comrades of Joburg. Emfuleni strategic city, Mako Hassan Musulo, Manga Sahili, Mishak, ndikubiza kakuhle comrade. Sokuza Dokas Bongile, Klebere Disejo Nora, Disejo Nora. Comrades, nyukani kaloku nizawubulalisa lo comrade ingathi uze yedwa apha. Mukhale city must be ready. Give them a good round of applause. Thank you very much. That is Mfuleni. Enkosi Makabane. Thank you very much, comrades. Rialebua. Thank you. Mukhale City, Mangole Noltando. Mangole Noltando. Sikhatle Lisejani Eunice. Sele Lucky Godfrey. Abayo ba Mukhale City. Lisedi must be ready. Mukhale City. Ostatu akafikanga. Angitsheni the ningahawuli. Give them a good round of applause. Thank you very much, comrades. Siabule. Thank you very much. Lisedi local municipality, Mutsipe Temba, Sibia Sindi Nobelungu Eunice, Keswa Antisi. Chief. Mirafong must be ready and Rand West. A Mirafong local municipality, Best Nozuko. Mgadi Terence, Sifako Ntomboxolo Princess, Sikhakweng Dipuo, Silo Godfrey Mukhotsi, Tabani Disebo Violet. Rand West will be the last from Gauteng. With a round of applause. Thank you very much, comrades. Rand West City Local Municipality, Koza Itani Ladies. Macheke William, Mulatlegi Nontombi. Mulatlegi Nontombi, that is the last from Gauteng, Rand West. Then we come to KwaZulu Natal. A round of applause, thank you. Comrades, now we come to KwaZulu Natal. eThekwini Metropolitan Municipality, Dube Nomsa. Govenda Megi. Govenda Megi. Nyawo Setabani Everson. Soma Lisoma Mina Kaba Cyril. Nyawo se imanga hapa ya. Izandla. We now proceed to Msunduzi. Msunduzi. Ahmed Najma Banu. Ahmed Najma Banu. Dlamini Mabaso Sbongile. Dube Bishop Emmanuel Vusimuzi. Mbanjwa Ningi. Msomi Zenzele Michael. Ndlela Christopher Juba. Tebula Mzimkulu Mishak. Round of applause. KwaDukuza, Newcastle must be ready. Kumete, Stutuzo, Siege Fright. Kize Tandeka Sinentlantla. Ndimande Dumisani. Ngidi Muzi Emmanuel. Zulu Rejoice. Zibuyile Phumile. Abeko. Rain Konyeni. Cele Timothy Peka. Kanyase Emerentia Tuleleni. Mzintle Zodwa. Mzintle Zodwa is our city mayor there. Ufike yena yedwa. I think uzabe soquba one way. Ya no makaqhube. INEC ayivuma lonto? Thank you very much. Siyabulela comrade Mzintle. Siyabulela comrade Zodwa. Umhlathuze local municipality Konco David Sibonakaliso. Mchunu Thembekile Vuyisile Buyisele Nomalungelo Gina Stole Adelaide Chabalala Sandile Clement abafikanga nabo. I think there's a problem with KZN. No, I was just trying to explain. Batati Clash. Okota Bakon, all right. Limpopo is next. And in Limpopo, we only have one Pulugwan. A round of applause. Thank you very much, comrades. Yabulela. Limpopo, Pulukwani, Kobela, Velmina, Likhanyani, Soviet, Mpe John, Piede, Matlala, Rakil. Oh. The question, are they here? No ke kupali kinye mmeka moa. President, this is a point of privilege. Mfake pakat. Umama ngena. No, thank you very much, comrades. Yeah. It's a point of privilege. ngoba president funeka ame protocol phakathi all the time banibulala abantu be-presidency yabo. Comrade, we do now Mpumalanga. No, I skipped Newcastle. Newcastle. Yes, let me go back to Newcastle. Newcastle local municipality. Mhlope Bakonzi Crispian. Mkwanazi Jabulile Cynthia Nightingale. Yende Samkelesiwe Yende. No, andinawukwazi ukuthi uqhube mfondini. Kuzawufuneka usebenze ngamandla. Mhlophe, round of applause. What I was trying to say is that about KZN earlier on was that it looks like comrades encountered problems in terms of travel. So we must not take it that no, they did not come. But I did get the indication that there was communication problem and travel issues. So let's clarify that before it becomes a headline. Ngoba headline is nqabile kwezinsuku about ANC. So comrades Limpopo, we are done. Mpumalanga Mbombela, Muela Desmond. Ibani consistent kaloku Thandi. Benithe kungaqhwatywa ningaboqala boqhwaba nesanko. Nobhala wonke wesanko yaqhwaba. Mashiko Dlamini Kwati Kendith Zwani Nomcebo Bela Emalahleni is next. Thank you very much. Comrades, order. Emalahleni local municipality. Ngubeni Maluleka Priti Jabile. Nhlapo Vusi Julius. Nkalchana Cornelia Ntombikaise. Govenbeck is next, and Steve Chwete Tabachweu is last. Emalahleni. Govenbeck, thank you very much, comrades. Enkosi. And then nazinjani ndizawubiza nina. Govenbeki, Mtsweni, Mlandu, Vilagazi, Saul Kongo, Congo, Zulu nompumelelo nomkosi. Steve Chwete is next. Thank you very much. Steve Chwete, local municipality. Mahlangu Mantlakeng Aida Traifina. Mgomezulu Velepi Tefni. Mahlangu Ana Ngiliwe. Mahlangu Lindiwe. Dingu Mahlangu this afternoon. Ningaphinde ninbize Mbalula dingu Mahlangu. Fikile Mahlangu. You know why? It's only women here. Sauti nunga bingo Mahlangu. Yes. Tabachwe, who is next? Thank you very much, comrades. Wait. Thank you very much. Enkos. Clock it. Yes. Tabachwewu, Chilwani Mukoni Meisi, Malumani Vuisile, Mnisi Joseph Mishak, Nkadimeng Frida Mukhotle, Trawa Hens. Izandla. Thank you very much, comrades. Thank you. Thank you, comrades. That was last from Mpumalanga. We now come to Northwest. Thank you. We come now to Northwest. Rustenburg Municipality. Humashila. Matsimela Wendy. Nyati Jeanette Dibezo, Mukhomutsi Koketso, Pule Lebogang, Rampo David, Sibekwe Paul Moshetla, Volmarans Matthew. Between them and Mangaung, Ngobani Ipoza, nge numbers. Back to back. Rampo. Round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much, comrades. Reale Bucha. Sure. We are coming now to Mahikeng, local municipality. Dilo tsotlhe moatlhodi justice. Letlatladi Khasiti, Lusaba Faith, Mpetlo Tsepiso, Tebe Edi, Mukhaledi.
No wonder. President,
A round of applause. Comrades, next is JP Marks. Thank you very much, comrades. Mayor, are you good? Very good. Oh, this comrade, ne? Is his birthday today? Is our day to you? Birthday, Tsepi. Hip hip. Tsepi is our mayor currently in Mafikeng. Dula Fati. Thank you, Tsepi. Comrades JP Marks, Abrams, L'Oreal Testina, Koloti Ntombi Margaret, Matsapula Dynampo, Kele, Gaba Titiba, that is JP Marks municipality. As I believe, maar straight staan as I believe. Baie dankie. aba itse gore kwa ko bokodi phirima go bolelwa Afrikaans ko JB Max. Round of applause. Thank you very much. Baya dankie, camarades. Madibeng. Makwate, Frida Matsidiso, Mashiko, James Kiatlechile, Mbezi Disego, Mutsipo Raymond Lobang, Moyo Joseph Matlosana. Matlosana will be next. Must be ready. A round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much, comrades. Realeboga. Matlosana, Elisha Buikanyo Raymond, Kwabeni Lucy, Jau Mzugisi, Kauwe Michael Kagiso, Matlope Fikile Cashwell, Matuba Mioko, Mundani Stella Lebuang, Tabanchu Osebelwang Rosie, order, please. Comrades of Limpopo, please. Linale Maspalo Iwani Dulam Fatsi, please. Rukopa Limpopo Batrika, please. Mo Arabatu Batswerin di Metro 7. Thank you, comrades. Big round of applause. Thank you very much, comrades Ralebucha. Thank you. Thank you. We now come to Northern Cape. Solplaki Municipality, Bartlett Marta, Northern Cape, Solplaki, Mfulo Alina Tandiwe, Murudi Gaurutwi Dorothy, Ubusitse Tebucho, Peters Dipuo Elizabeth. Round of applause. Thank you very much, comrades. Wanyatsuti. Yes. Likai mama. Thank you. Comrades, Mtanjeni local municipality, Kivedo Monica Shamain, Nkumbi Vuyelwa, Oliphant Dorian, and then David Kraper must be ready. David. Kivedo, Monica Shamain, Nkumbi, Vuyela, Oliphant, Dorian. Uthini uthi akabekwe ngoba hambe one. Yes, so siqhuba mhlekazi. Uzubaxelele nasekhaya ndifikile pha ndihamba ndodwa. Thank you very much. Comrades, David Kraper, Kazi David, Mnyaka Elise, David Kraper, Kazi, come, Chairperson, come. Kimanga, yeah, I'll sort it out. Thank you very much, comrades. Round of applause. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Lovely. Yeah. Comrades, I made a mistake. We jumped one comrade here from Mahikeng, Comrade Lanceman. I'm going to call you at the end. But Lilabolaya Sputla. Where is Sputla? No, it is not Sputla. It's my mistake. I'll sort it out at the end. So we come Khasikhonyana local municipality, Matikiza Kiamukhetsi Benedicta, Mukhatle Twane Pulani Queen, Mpata Nompumelelo. Joe Murolong must be next and ready. And the Western Cape will be our last. Round of applause. Thank you very much, comrades. Joe Murolong, Aisen, Ikupuleng, Ephraim, Mukwene, Unkumeti, Naomi. And the Kai Harip municipality must be ready. And the last one will be Namakoi municipality, Namakwa land. It's 15 hours from Joburg to Namakwa land. Thank you very much. Round of applause. Kai Harip, Isaacs, Heino Ricardo, Sal RG. Kai Harip, Nyayaz Gupab. And then Namakoi must be ready. Round of applause. Baya Dangi. Si strong ogagbi pakula Kai Harip. ANC si mengo kumapa si strong grit. Sbetiti yeyo lalapa. Yeah. Namakoi Biekas Alinda and Fesser Charlotte. That will be the last from Northern Cape. Namakoi. And then we come to Western Cape. We start with Cape Town. Round of applause. Baya Danki, thank you very much. Western Cape, City of Cape Town, Abrams Fiona. Chao Glow Mareldia. Pakate Loazi.
What were you doing? Was it part of your work in the nightclub?
Tarantal Zelda.
Very popular. Tarantal Zelda, Teisma Jeremiah, Theron Ernest, Kido Nditini, Zondani Luvuyo, I'm told others have apologized because they have a PTT extended meeting today. Yes. On that point, I want to apologize. Thank you very much, comrades. Badanki. Drakenstein. Koba Fumanegile Cyril. Kotze Dan. Maliti Jacqueline. Richards Abdul Moti Tambur. Lumka. Abeko, George, we have two of our councillors, they were short. And most of the comrades in the Western Cape, like Eastern Cape, are in the list conference. George, Municipality, Love Helen Jolene, Mkijima Colin, Mtsweni Sfiso. Uyayifuna le nto mtshana. Uyishiye nalapho lo list conference. Yeah. Sfiso, masibethele nuSfiso. Izandla. Comrades, thank you very much, Comrades Sfiso. Saldanha Bay Local Municipality, Kordom, Gerard, Shane, Mazula, Nostembiso, Nicely, Rousseau, Teresa, Margaret, Skay, Roda. Nangumde phakama pha. Uyaphuma. Makangaphakami xa ndithetha. Uyandiconfuse mhlekazi. Okay, PTT, Stellenbosch, Kotze Avril Constance, Koba, Siwakamisa Zoleka Nobatembu, Van Brede Opperman Theo. So, comrades, thank you very much. That is our candidate list. That was the last province. Thank you very much. I'm now going to ask the media. They will be guided by people of the ANC media where to go.